Now, LinkedIn is really a very good business networking medium. And likewise, there's no purpose in LinkedIn to connect to your cousin and to your sister and to your mom, because it's business networking arena. However, it's very, very good for hiring, for finding jobs, for consulting work, for finding people to do joint ventures with, and terrific for getting questions answered about your projects. And recently I was putting together a website in Drupal. Not very familiar with Drupal. I asked a few questions on LinkedIn. I immediately got answers that were really related to the topic that I needed addressed. Same thing for WordPress blogs and whatnot. I post a question on LinkedIn. I get a number of answers pretty briefly, and these people are gaining their own notoriety and their own reputation by virtue of me classifying their answers as good. People that were familiar with Yahoo groups will probably see the resemblance in that. So that's LinkedIn. And a whole chapter could be devoted to Twitter. I'm not really going to get into Twitter in this particular video cast. But what I want to say is that, again, done right, powerful tool. Done wrong, complete waste of time. So, and the thing with Twitter that's a little bit different from LinkedIn and from Facebook or MySpace is that a lot of the things that make Twitter a powerful tool are extraneous of Twitter. They're plugins, they are third-party applications. Twitter itself as a platform is pretty bare bones. And when you first get exposed to it, you're thinking, well, what's the big deal? I don't get it. Well, I'm going to put together a course pretty soon that walks you through the many possibilities and the many ways that you can augment the power of Twitter and how you can actually benefit from it in hiring, in marketing, in promoting a product or a service, getting yourself out there. Very, very powerful tool for networking. So that's Twitter. We could talk about many of these. Connects, K-O-N-N-E-T-S. Very, very good network. Ecademy, tremendous network for business networking. But each of these have their own purpose. Tribes and Twine are not networks that I use for professional networking. Tribe is terrific for finding people that like the same hobbies that you do. So anyway, the key thing is get familiar with what the social networks are intended for. Get familiar with the level of functionality that they have, the level of compartmentalizing the different levels of friendships and acquaintances and contacts that you have, and if that works for you. And use each network for its own purpose. Don't try for any of them to be an end-all be-all. Don't think that Twitter is going to replace email, because it's not. Don't think that Facebook is going to replace email, because it's not. And don't think that you can gather all your friends, business acquaintances, and networking relationships and employees and bosses onto Facebook and collapse them all, because it's like having a party in your home and inviting 5 or 6 different crowds that are uncomfortable with each other. So, the moral of the story is find out what each social network is about, what it's for, and use it in that purpose and for that purpose only. Otherwise, it will be a giant waste of time and you'll be overwhelmed. But used wisely, you'll have no idea the amount of fun, the amount of increased networking power, the amount of the great friendships that you can create, and how it actually does bring value into your life. So I say yay for social media. I think it's fantastic. I'm a big early adopter of these social media networks, and I know that they will continue to evolve, and to some extent they are defining many things in our culture for the better. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to talk about this some more in our next video cast.